All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your bar class today. My name is Alaina. We are going to go through our class with some light dumbbells, anything between 1 and 5 pounds. I have 5s and 3s with me. Let me pause this for now for a second because for this class, if you are going to take it quite frequently, we are this year going to add in a new little piece of equipment. It is not required, but if you do have one or if you would like to get one, it is one of these. It is just one of our little Pilates balls. They're like $7, $8 on Amazon. It will definitely help a little bit. We are not going to use it today. I might use it for some bridging and stuff, but don't fret if you don't have one. I'll give you guys some time to get one if you would like, as well as any sort of cloth bands or anything like that. We're going to do mostly not too much equipment today, mostly just weighted stuff, body weight stuff, but we're going to start with our core work. So we're going to go down to the floor and start with some roll downs. And if you have any questions on anything, please feel free to type them in the chat. All right. Let's start with our roll downs, chin tucks, shoulders, roll forward. We come down, walk it out into your plank position. Now, if this is your first time moving today, take it nice and slow. And then sit it back, press through. Take these first few ones nice and slow. And time to get your body adjusted. Walk it back out. And in. Down. Hold here. Check your form. Hands should be right under the shoulders. Nice. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Rock back, down dog. Rest. Back to plank. Press through one more time. Back to plank. Up to down dog. Hold here. Bend and straighten the knees. Press the heels down. Good. And walk the hands into the feet. Come back up to standing. Let all of that blood come back to the body. All right, but go ahead and we're going to start with a couple little rotational twists, knee lifts before we go back down and get that core moving. So lift, add that twist in there. If twisting is not for you, just go ahead and crunch it down and in. Lift the knees. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, roll the shoulders. Some nice big circles. Reverse. If you have a smartwatch on, and don't forget to log your workout. All right, shake it. Shake it out. All right, this time we're really going to go into our core work. So we're going to walk it down out into our plank. Hinge it forward. Walk the hands out nice and slow. Find that plank position. Now you can be on the knees or on the toes. We're holding here. Pull that belly button up into the spine. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Rock back to child's pose. Now we're going to do a plank again after our series is over. So we are going to flip it over. We're going to do our crunch series. So we are going for basically 8s of everything. Yeah, we'll go 8s. We'll see how we feel. All right. So starting with feet down on the floor. And then go ahead and make sure that that back is nice and flat. I'm going to start with just a couple pelvic tilts. So I want you to roll, put your hands right on those hip bones, roll the hips forward so that you have space under your back. That is our forward tilt, and then roll the hips back, lift the tailbone up off the floor, and then press that low back into the ground. And then we're just gonna rotate forward and back, forward, back. Very tiny movement, and it's just the hips rocking forward and back. For 3, 2, and 1. Now find the spot in between both of those. So a neutral spine, but we're not forcingly pushing down into there. Hands are going to come behind the head, support the neck. Open the shoulders out nice and wide and press them away from the ears. Lift for 1. Lift. 2. Eyes to the ceiling. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Let's go for 10. 9. And 10. Bring it down. You get a second to breathe. Knees come to tabletop. Now, a modification here is to just have one leg down and keep one leg in tabletop. Both in tabletop, knees are stacked over hips. Shins are parallel to the ceiling. Don't let them drop. Keep them here. Yes, we're holding this contraction still. From here, inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep that back flat on the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Bring the feet down. You get 5 seconds. All right. Knees back to tabletop. From here, lift, hold the shoulder blades up. Tap one toe to the floor. Tap the other for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite elbow to knee. 1, 2. Come back to tabletop each time. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it slow. 7. That burn. 8. Embrace it. 9, 10, and rest. Breathe. Take a stretch. Give yourself a few seconds. Take the knees side to side. Nice little torso twist here. All right. Single leg lifts. From here, you can rest the head on the ground, or you can lift the shoulder blades up to add a little bit more spice, make it a little bit more difficult. Legs extend straight up into the air. Now options. One leg drops, comes up. Other leg drops and lifts. So optional, shoulders lifted. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, hold it. Now we're going to make it a little faster so the legs switch in the air. Scissor kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Breathe. Give yourself a second. All right, last one in this series is our double leg lifts. So optional here, knees bent. You would have both feet tapping the floor. This is your modified position. Make sure that core is still pressing in. Make sure there's no doming going on. If you notice doming happening in your core, that's too much pressure in your abdominal cavity. So we want to make sure that we're keeping that down. So if you notice that, dial back the pressure a little bit. Make it a little bit easier. All right, from here, legs extend. Hands can come down by the sides. Lower as low as you're comfortable going. Down to 45 is fine. Lift it back up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend the knees as a modification. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knees into the chest. Rock it side to side. Good. Sit it on up. And bring it back. Lean back. I want you to grab one of your lighter dumbbells, so 1 to 3. And I want you to hold it straight out in front of you like you're holding a beach ball. Now I want you to bring the toes up into the air, lean it back until you feel that core turn on. Tucking the pelvis under ever so slightly. So we don't have a super arched back, it's a little bit tucked under. From here, rotate. 1, rotate 2 to the left. Keep the circle in those arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that weight close to the chest. Sit up, all right? Give yourself a second. And then lean it back. Come on back into that position. Optional difficulty. Pick the legs up into tabletop or just one leg. Choose what you are feeling today. We're going to do 10 overhead presses. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to take your time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. All right, flip it over. I'm not going to torture you too much more. We're going to finish with a forearm plank. All right, starting on those hands and knees. Go ahead, you can do a cat-cow. Stretch that core a little bit. All right, bring it out onto those elbows and bring it into a nice knee plank. So we're on the knees in basically a perfect plank. Hold here and keep holding. Inhale, pull that belly button to spine, tuck the toes under, and send those legs up to your full plank. Only holding for 15. Find your strength in this position. Press those shoulders away from the elbows for 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, rock back, child's pose. Nice job. Also, if you have bar socks or Pilates socks, anything with like the stickies on the bottom, that will help. These are bar socks or Pilates socks, so also something very helpful to have. All right, we're gonna give our core a little bit of a stretch. Take it side to side. Rotate. And then we're gonna go into some thigh work. I was going to do bridges, but we're going to wait. We're going to do those after. My hamstrings are so sore today. All right. We're going to stand it up and we're going to go into our plie squats and pulses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different versions today. So we have our plie squats in first and parallel. So we're going to start in parallel first. So feet right under those hips. Right about there. Good. From here, holding on to either your chair, whatever you got, and then we're going to roll it all the way up. We're going to just stretch the ankles first and just kind of work through. Go ahead and pedal, bend and straighten the feet. We're going to stretch the toes, stretch the ankles. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, from here, we are just gonna go flat-footed today. We're gonna bend the knees, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. You should feel that stretch behind the calves. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring it halfway down. Good. Now from here, make sure we tuck that pelvis back under. From here, squeezing the glutes together, we're going to pulse down, up, down, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Shake it out. All right. For this next one, we are going to go up onto the toes. All right. So heels together, toes apart. Rise up onto those toes and then slide the ankles in so that they are touching. We are in our first position. Now I will face bar here. Bend the knees down and up. for 1. When your legs are coming together, they come apart, squeeze them together. Really think of gluing those legs together for 3. Down and out, 4, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, keep it going. 8, keep those hips tucked under best you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready. 1, bring it down halfway. Retuck those hips under. Pulse it out. Up an inch, down an inch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Straighten it. Come on down, shake it out. All right, from here, we are going to go and do our plie to heel lift. So we're going to bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten, lower. Okay, so we bend, lift, straighten, lower. Again, 1, up, down, 4, lift, lower, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, lift, up, down. Now lift up, we're gonna 8, reverse, lift up, bend, drop the heels, straighten, up, bend, drop, straighten, lift it up, bend, drop, straighten, go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and straighten, shake it out. We're going wide stance for our second position. I'm gonna just rotate my bar to the front. All right, so take it a little bit wider than shoulder width. Roll it up onto those toes. Good, from here, bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep those heels lifted. 2, 1. Bring it up, bring it down halfway. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up to lower. Take a stretch. You can grab behind the knees. Give those a nice quad stretch. Nice. And as we progress through those, we will probably add things like the ball between the legs, band around the thighs. We'll see what we get to. All right, we're gonna bring it down to the floor. We are gonna go into our bridge series. Now, like I said, if you have a towel or a pillow, anything that you could put between the knees for when we do our squeezing in, or a ball, you can absolutely do that. It helps with those inner thighs as well. But for now, we're going to start with just a parallel position. So start seated up with your feet probably like, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches, and then roll it down, knees are bent. Slide the feet in a little closer. Now we have all right, so we have 6 bridges and then 6 pulses in that bridge. So roll the hips back. We're gonna hinge all the way up, press to the heels, come on up into your bridge. Hold 1, bring it down, up, 2, up, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring it down. Bring it all the way back up. Now I want you to come down with the hips an inch. Press it up an inch. 1, down an inch, up an inch. 2, down an inch, up an inch. 3, again. 4, squeezing the glutes. 5 and 6, hold, squeeze for 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Roll through. All right, my watch has been paused. That's rude. All right. We're gonna go into our knees together. All right, so we're gonna squeeze the ankles together and squeeze the knees together. Same thing, we're gonna press through the heels, lift the tailbone, come on up, press those hips up for 1, down and up for 2, squeeze the knees up, 3, 4, 5, 6, down an inch, up an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it down. Now keep the knees together and walk the feet out towards the corners. So you should be knock-kneed, basically. Knees together, feet apart. Now from here, we're gonna do the same thing. Lift, up, 1. Knees are squeezed together, feet are apart. Down and up, 2. Down and up, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down an inch and up an inch. Pulse it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it down. All right, wide knees. We're going second position. So we have a wide stance. Toes are pointing outwards. Inhale. Bring it all the way up. Press those hips up. Shoulder blades are pressing into the floor. And down, up for 1, up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down an inch, up an inch. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 4, 5, and 6. Hold it. Hold it here. Keep those glutes squeezed together. Butterfly the knees out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Bring those knees into the chest. And you guys will see some variations of those bridges again as we kind of progress through the year. Some single leg bridging, add in some bands, some balls, see where we end up. All right, we're gonna go into our side lying series. So go ahead and bring it onto your right side. We'll start with our right leg. So let's lay on our left. Also, another good use for these little Pilates balls is when you are doing side leg lifts, you can put it underneath your core on the side, and it helps keep you a little bit more upright and engaged, a little bit softer. Same thing for other core work, putting it behind the tailbone or under the back. A little bit nice positioning there. So if you have one, feel free to use it. Otherwise, make sure you're staying upright and that elbow is underneath our shoulder here. All right, so we have another 6 series knees. I want you to bring them in a little bit closer to you and then stack here. From here, clamshells, top knee opens. 1, 2, 3. This hand is supporting in front. 4, 5, 6. Leg lifts entirely, lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extend it out straight. Leg lifts for 1. Knees facing forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it here. We're going to drag it to the front corner, diagonal, press it to the back for 1. Forward, back, 2, 3, 4, point the foot coming forward. 5, flex it coming back. 6, good, hold it here. Now I want you to bring it back in line. I want you to rotate the knee towards the ceiling. Oh yeah, yep, feeling it there, right? 6 leg lifts, knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, you ready? Bend it in. Elbow to knee. Press out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5 and 6. So you get to breathe. All right, switch sides. So we're starting out with 6s for most of these for the first, probably for January. And then maybe for February, we go to 8s. And then after that, maybe reps of 10, maybe reps of 12. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. But definitely want to keep up with these. These are so important for that low back. Plus glutes. We love, who doesn't like strengthening glutes and core? All right, I'm procrastinating. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Starting with that clamshell. Open, close. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that glute in the back. 4, 5. Core is strong. 6. Entire leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And extend it straight. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we drag it to the front. 1, to the back. 2, 3, 4. This helps with that range of motion. 5, 6. Back. Hold it here. Rotate the knee to the ceiling. This one is the killer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it in. Bend and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring it in. Sit it upright. Come on into a figure 4 or a stag position, however you want to stretch your hip. Stretch it on both sides. All right. All we have left is our squat and lunge series and then some upper body work. So we are doing great, flying through. Stretch it out. All right, so for our standing squat series, very similar to how we were doing a little bit in late last year. We have full squats, a hold, a pause, and some heel lifts. So really just cherry on top here. So we're going to do 8 squats. Regular squats, however you want to do them. You can do them sumo, you can do them narrow. If you want to go more sumo, target a little bit more of the glutes. If you want to go narrow, a little bit more of the quads. So choose whatever is more comfortable, what you're feeling today. So we're going to go for 8. Here we go. Sit it back. Get as low as you can comfortably for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, we're going to do 8 lunges. Feel free to hold on to that bar. Bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch legs, other leg, step it back for 1, 2, watch that knee. 3, make sure it's staying behind that toe. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, breathe. Giving you a breather because we are going to go into a combo. All right, here we go. We're going to go lunge, squat, lunge. All right, so face the bar if you need to hold on to it. Here we go. Lunge, doesn't matter which leg, whichever is the one you start with is the one you squat towards. Side to side, back, and squat. Lunge, take it slow if you need to. Down and up. We have 2 more. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge. All right, go back to your squat. Hold it, I'm gonna face you. Hold your squat here. Legs, they're feeling it. Hold, 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 hold. Sit a little lower. All right. We got this. Here we go. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Heels lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stand it up. Shake it out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shake out those quads. All right. Same thing, but with lunges. So right leg is going to be in front. Left leg is going to come back for 8. We hold, we pulse, we heel lift. Here we go. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. If you want to keep your hands on the support, keep them on. Otherwise, you can take them off, come upright, holding. Find the strength in this position. We're really pressing through that front leg. Pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe. Take a walk after that one. All right. One more side, and then we're going to go into some upper body. All right. Other leg, left leg in front, right leg. Step it back. Drop that knee down. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have sensitive knees, just don't go down as far. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back. Hold. Hold it. Find a position where you feel stable. Keep holding for 3, 2, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go 2 more. 9 and 10. Stretch it out. Take a forward fold. Feel free to take a quad stretch. Whoa. Nice job. All right. Take a sip of water. Wow, this matches my shirt like. All right, I have 2 pairs of dumbbells, a 5 and a 3. Feel free to go either heavier or lighter. We are gonna start with some bicep curls. So I'm gonna start with my lighter weight for now, because we are gonna go high reps. So we have just our bicep curls, and then we're going to transform those into our overhead presses as well. So we have about 16. We're going to start with elbows down. Now you can do these standing, seated, kneeling, or upright kneeling. Okay, whatever is whatever's more comfortable, all right? Start with those palms out, curl it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Core strong. 6, 7, 8. From here, pull those arms up. I want you to bring the elbows out in front of you. Lift those elbows up, right? From here, extend, open, curl those in towards the ears. 2, open. 3, this is where those light weights will probably come a little bit more in handy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. You ready? Rotate those arms out. Rotate in, tap those weights together in front. We open for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, from here, ready? Palms front. Rotate those weights down and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it. Overhead press. 1, 2, 3. How's that burn? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will let you drop those down. Take a second. Stretch those arms and shoulders back and down. Nice. All right, shake it out. Go to the first page. All right, so a little bit of shoulders there, a little bit of biceps. We're gonna just torch the shoulders all out today. So we're just gonna finish up the shoulders. Then we'll go into some triceps for the end. Grab those light weights. Now, if you have any pain or discomfort in the shoulders, try a lighter weight. Try going weightless. Shoulders can be one of those things that is just sometimes you get the popping, the clicking. I get it in my left shoulder. It's just, unless it is painful, that's when you dial back those weights. So bring those arms out, slightly bent elbows. We don't need them to be pinned straight. We need a nice little soft bend in those elbows. Out for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna bring it in, bend. So you have the right angle in those arms. Elbows fly out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are gonna hate me after this. 6, 7. Hold. Now press it out in front. 1, back. 2, back. 3, you got it. 4, we only have 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. All right, we're done with the shoulders. We're done. We'll stop there. All right, stretch it out any which way, across the chest, over the head. Nice little stretch. Good. All right. Whew. Now my arms feel like noodles. All right, we are gonna go and start with tricep dips because I think these are a little bit harder than our kickbacks. So we have, let's go 16 tricep dips, and then we will do some kickbacks and some extensions after that. So in your dips, fingertips are facing your hips. The only thing that is moving once your hips lift off the floor are your elbows. I always tend to see a lot of hip thrusting and glute bridging. I'm like, no, just the elbows. These are not easy by any means either. So bend it, straighten, bend, straighten. It can be really small. Doesn't have to be a huge movement. It can be really small. 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another way to modify that is to bring the hips down, lean it back, press yourself forward, bend and straighten. It's a good way to finish out a set if you tap out early. All right. Switch it over. We are going to go with, I'm going to take my little bit of my heavier weight. So I have my 5s here. I'm going to go one leg forward and I'm going to have that nice forward lean here. So my hands are basically on each side of my ankle. My tummy is basically resting on my thigh, but our core is still strong and our back is still nice and flat. We row, kick back, in, down, row, extend, in, down, for up. 3, 4, control the weights. 5, don't let them control you. 6, 7, last one, 8, down, switch legs. Give it a little bit of both, lean it forward. We're gonna hold those weights here, just the extension to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 5, 6, 7, and 8, rest. All right, you ready for the last one? Lay it down on your back. Take either 1 heavy dumbbell, 2 light dumbbells. We're gonna just pull that core back into, finish with a little bit of core work and tricep work. I know you're so exciting. All right, arms come straight out, knees are gonna come to tabletop. Why not add that core in there a little bit more? Elbows bend, weights come right down to the ears. So if you notice any tension or discomfort in the elbows, use a lighter weight. Bend and straighten. 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure that low back is pressing into the ground. And 8. Good. Hold it up here. Now, same thing with those light weights. We are going to open the arms out to the sides. We have a slight bend in the elbows, so it's like a chest fly. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna add on. Now we're gonna do another 8, but when those arms open, you're either gonna tap one toe to the ground or both feet to the ground. Oh yeah, here we go. Open, tap, close, open, tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe, rest, take a second. Woo! All right. What is the only thing that we have not done yet is a push-up. I know you've all been waiting for it. We have 8 push-ups. That's it. It's all I require of you today. Now, if you can only do 1 good push-up, you give me 1 good push-up. If you can do more, do more. Choose the position, knees or toes. We're gonna take a nice big inhale and press down and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rock it back. Now, fun tip, if you are someone who is still working on those push-ups or they are just nearly impossible for you, I want you to just focus on one aspect of those push-ups. So that is lowering yourself to the floor as slow as you can and then bottom out. Peel yourself back up, come back to that position and just focus on lowering down. It makes it a little bit easier. You still get the work, but modifies it a little bit to help build up that strength over time. All right, take a stretch. We're gonna take it into a butterfly position or cross legs, whatever is more comfortable for you. I'm gonna go cross leg here. Go ahead and reach that left arm up and over. Same thing, right arm. Reach it through the center. Now inhale, roll up through the spine. Take a nice head roll. Great work today, everyone. Starting off the new year strong. All right, shake it out. Don't forget to hydrate. Get some protein in. Build those muscles. Nice work, everyone.